Hey, I'm horticulturist Gary Bachman, and it's time for another daily dose of Hort. It's raining again outside still, so some indoor work, and of course I always have indoor work to do. So for this daily dose, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to transplant this cute little Mickey Mouse colocasia. It's a little miniature elephant ear. Elephant ears, you get the big leaves. Now this is just going to be a little one. And my wife, who is operating the camera today, wants this in a bigger pot to set out on the patio, and that would be appropriate for that. So what we're going to do here is, well, we got to fill the pot up, right? And let me put the pot right there. I'm going to use my favorite growing mix, the Jolly Gardener. I get some questions about Jolly Gardener because I mention it that I use it obviously a lot. Where do you get that? I've never seen that at the big box stores. Well, you're not. You're gonna find this professional growing mix at local independent garden centers. Is where you'll get this, and that's who I always recommend that you go to for these. So let's go ahead and kind of pack that in there a little bit, and I'm just going to make a little bit of an indentation because we've got to take this out of the little pot, and we can see some roots coming out on the outside, so we'll be good with that. And I'm just going to set that in there like that. Easy peasy, right? I'll go ahead and water this with Miracle Grow or Osmocote, whichever I get to first. It really doesn't matter that way. So, job one done. Job two here is going to be rescuing a ZZ plant. And if you've never grown a ZZ plant, it is one of the easiest, most tolerant indoor plants to abuse, or in response to abuse, that you can buy. This one happens to be a little miniature that I got, I don't know, about 3 years ago, and it's been in this little pot all that time. And I haven't taken very good care of this. Now I could go in here and I guess I am going to break it up because it wants to come apart and be propagated. So what I'm doing here, I'm actually, it's called division, where I'm taking the plant parts, and you can see these roots, I don't know if these are corms or bulbs, but each one of these has a shoot on it, and we won't separate that one, but let's go ahead and separate a couple more of these, and we can see this. Here, turn my hands around this way. That's all a single plant. It looks hard. Sorry, I'm bopping the camera there. And we can go here. Here we can probably. No, that one doesn't want to come apart. So from that one plant, we've ended up with 4. So what are we going to do? Well, again, we've got to pot this up. I'm going to use this nice little terracotta pot, and I'm just going to reach into the bin here and fill it up with the Jolly Gardener. And let's see. Let's go ahead and put this one in. And I'm going to take some of that mix out of there. It was a little bit too much to start with. Make the indentation, put the plant in there like that, and come back with a little more mix. And so I can tell you right away, this one looks 10 times better than it did originally. Now let me come over here. I'm going to get another pot. I'll be right back. Yeah. I have another one of these cute little terracottas. I'm going to fill that one up halfway this time. Well, let's take this group. Make a little indentation and put some more mix in. Now, if you're wondering why this is called a ZZ plant, it's really pretty easy explanation. The botanical name for this is Zamulocalcus zamifolia. I have trouble saying it. ZZ is really a much easier way to identify the plant. But anyways, if you're looking for a plant, takes abuse, takes drying out, can almost basically grow in the dark. This is a plant that you should consider for one of your indoor plants. So with that, thanks for joining me today, and I hope to see you tomorrow for another daily dose of Hort.